How's it going? I ran across a really interesting looking recipe for the Instant Pot we're going to try today. We're going to make today Instant Pot Swiss steak. All right, this takes a little bit of prep, but what you do need to be aware of is it takes probably about an hour and 15 minutes, including prep time, including pressurization. You have to do 10 minutes of a natural depressurization, so all that needs to be factored in. So we're looking at an hour and 15 to an hour and 20 minutes total on this, but it looks super delicious. So we're going to start out with 2 pounds of a bottom round steak. Now the smallest I could get at my store was 3 pounds, so I am going to increase this recipe size by about 50%. Then you're going to take that bottom round and you're going to clean it up because there's a lot of nasty stuff in it. So you're going to clean it up and you're going to cut it into little squares, decent size 2 to 3 inch squares. So then on each side of those sliced steaks you're going to season them with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And as you see, I'm using my homemade garlic powder, which if you're interested, you can see me make right up here. Then we're going to lightly dredge the meat on both sides in cornstarch. And we're going to, in the Instant Pot, go to saute mode and add 2 tablespoons of oil. And then working in batches, we're going to brown the round steak on both sides. We'll put each batch on a plate and cover it in foil to keep it warm. And then we take 1 medium-sized yellow or white diced onion, 2 bell peppers, and since it's coming up on the Christmas season, I used 1 red and 1 green pepper. And we're going to dice those, and we're going to add the onions and the peppers straight into the pot, and we're going to saute them until they begin to soften. Once they start to soften, we're going to add a little bit of low-salt beef broth in the bottom, and we're going to deglaze the bottom so that we don't get any burn warnings as this is cooking. The total amount of beef broth is a half a cup, but as we're increasing this recipe by 50%, it'll be 3/4 of a cup. All right, so once we have the vegetables softened and the bottom deglazed, we're going to return the beef back to the pot, and then we're going to pour over the rest of the beef broth. And then we're going to, on top, add 3/4 of a cup of crushed tomatoes. Make sure you don't stir at this point. All right, then we're going to seal up the Instant Pot, make sure that the latch is closed. We're going to set it on pressure mode for 30 minutes. Pretty good long time. And as I said, it's got to pressurize, 30 minutes of cook time, 10 minutes of natural depressurization. So you're looking at a pretty good amount of time here, which you can use to make the sides. We're going to have a little bit of brown rice with this. So I guess we'll see in just a minute exactly how this turns out. I think it's going to be delicious.
Add to my list.
So one of the things it says is if the gravy isn't thick enough, you can put in a cornstarch and water mixture to thicken it up a little. So we're going to do that. So we're mixing up a 1-to-1 ratio, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to 1 tablespoon of water. We returned the Instant Pot to saute mode, and we're going to put that mix in there right now and let this boil a little bit and thicken up. Victoria doesn't want to be on camera tonight, so we're going to serve this anonymously. All right, I'm almost about to get to sit down. Victoria's already digging in. Victoria, tell us what you think of the Swiss steak.
Well, for one, it looks looks and smells like what we call pepper steak.
Pepper steak.
So
Huh.
let me see here.
All right, she's blowing on it and now she's eating it. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like pepper steak from my childhood.
Pepper steak
Yummy.
from her childhood. All right, let me dig in some of this and let me tell you what I think. Cutting it, first of all, is very tender. The flavor's really good. Could use a little bit of salt, but it just melted in my mouth. Really, really, really good. Flavor is great. Other than that, I can't find anything wrong with this at all.
I agree, totally delicious, and I will second. It seems like probably the recipe, just a dash more salt would have been good.
Yep. So I'm gonna get some salt. We're gonna watch some TV and we're gonna eat up. And this took a little bit of time, but not a lot of effort. The hardest part was cutting up the onions and cutting up the, cleaning the steak was a little laborious too. So prepping the steak, prepping the onions, prepping the peppers, but everything else was super duper easy. So time-wise, hour and 15, hour and 30 minutes planned for that. But it's amazing. Really is.
Tasty.
All right, we're going to go eat. Thanks for stopping by as always. Appreciate you. And I don't know, man. We're going to go eat. I think I've said that already. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.